PAN-AP contributed a lot in the campaign of the people's organizations and movements against Agrochemical Transnational Corporation. PAN-AP succeeded in launching various forms of actions like the People's Caravan, including fact-finding missions and creative forms and actions.
The theme of the Congress is advancing food sovereignty, strengthening people's movements, and the choice or the selection of the theme is very linked with the struggle for food sovereignty, which is encompassing. It talks about decision making at the local level in terms of food and agriculture, right to food, right to productive resources, and the rights of women and agricultural workers. So it's really encompassing. And the key element of advancing food sovereignty is really to strengthen the people's movements.
Collaborating with PAN-AP, APVBU is able to develop the rapport with social movements all over Asia, and through Asian Peasants Coalition we are able to unite all the peasant organizations Asia, particularly all struggling organizations, together to work against the anti-people stands and policies of the governments. PAN-AP has involved in strengthening the capacities and skills of APVBU leaders in monitoring the pesticide impact at the community levels, and also organized fact-finding mission by way of PCFS against the corporations' occupations by the local lands and displacing the people.
PAN-AP contribute to the CK is the global issue sharing. PAN-AP sharing the global issue like pesticides, GMO, endocrine disruptors, and organic farming, sustainable farming, and also rice issues. It's very important and very useful and fruitful information for campaigning and education on that kind of issues. PAN-AP is, provided leadership to come and also have education program, training program with our people or the Korean leaders on these areas.
It has contributed in further strengthening the peasant movement of the Philippines, KMP, primarily in the struggle for land, for the implementation of genuine and thoroughgoing agrarian reform program, and also in successfully launching, supporting the campaigns and struggles, protest actions being conducted by KMP in further exposing the anti-people character and programs and even research programs of big agrochemical transnational corporations.
Because of the contributions from PAN-AP, we could be able to join many farmers and farmers movement. So we are now bringing farmers, the landed groups, and also the landless groups together, where we are also tackling the issue of caste, class, and patriarchy.
The most important aspect of the future, I think, would be to continue and strengthen the support of PAN-AP to the people's movements. And I think that's really critical because the important aspect of food sovereignty is really the people's food sovereignty. And the community, at the community level, to have food sovereignty very much strengthened. I think it's where I see the future. Second is to eliminate the use of pesticide in those communities that have been that are moving towards food sovereignty. I think that's another key element. The third aspect of the vision of PAN-AP is really to have a strong network where there are a diversity of groups, diversity of people's movements, as well as diversity of the CSOs that are supporting these movements. And that diversity will be important in terms of bringing in the resources, the capacity, and the kind of power that can then challenge and confront the status quo.
I see it as a community of cosmo-visionaries, rooted in soil, soul, and society. I also see PAN as championing holistic and universal values that are rooted in social justice, in ecological sustainability, and human rights. I also see PAN as a celebration of people power.
PAN-AP has a role to support the APC and also Coalition of Agriculture Workers to expand its interventions. Other southern countries, particularly Africa and Latin America, so that the countries in southern countries, particularly the movements in southern countries, can come together.
I think for the next 10 years, PAN-AP's vision will be how can we tackling the climate change as a citizen's perspective and the people's perspective. For that, the PAN-AP must work with the grassroots organization but also international organizations as well for the synergy of our PAN-AP's effect. I see at the Women Task Force, Women Agriculture, I think more of women's consciousness, feminist perspective, and the perspective regarding agriculture, land holding, ownership by women has to be built more in future. More emphasis should be given in strengthening more and more women leadership in the region.
In 10 years' time, PAN has to evolve a strong young leadership that will now be the continuing force to bring about the change from the local communities where we have young leaders from the peasants, from the fisherfolk, from women who move an agenda that will ensure the rights of our communities are protected, that the political change that's needed for this form of sustainable development and life is then a reality in Asia and the Pacific.